Right, try it again. Oh, you can hear the sparks and you can see them. Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah, okay. Have a go at starting it. A little bit of petrol dripping out of the car. Don't pump the throttle. A little bit of throttle. Bit more. I think those valves need reseating. Go on, do it again. Give it a bit more choke, go on. After half an hour of fiddling, because of one of the studs rusting up, that one, we've managed to get the head off, and we'll need to give it a decoke now. And the head, what does the head look like? Huh? Oh yeah, slightly manky. Really high compression too. So there he is, cleaning out the studs, holes in the head so it won't rust on in future. And we're just about ready to take the manifolds off now, the head. I've undone all the bolts. Right, I've just taken the carb off because the manifold nuts here are C-solid, and I can drop the thing down, the manifold down, with the exhaust pipe so I don't have to dislodge that joint. So just pull it off now. Like so. Bit of watery, mucky oil in there. Right, got the both manifolds off, and we can then have a go at taking the valves out. So that's the next job. And do the 2 turn bolts and off with the cover. So that's the engine. You can see the valve springs and the tappets. There, which the lock nuts are a bit stiff on. Try and get the valves out now. Right, I've compressed the first valve and got the spring out, so yeah, they do look a bit worse for the wear. Definitely burn in that one, so we'll see what the rest are like. So there you are, that's how you get the valves out, using the valve spring compressor, which is an old one because the modern ones aren't like that anymore. So compress the valve spring, collets fall off, and you pull the valve out. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the difference between the exhaust valve on the left, burnt and pitted to hell, and the inlet valve, which has actually got a bit of grey sealing ring still on it, and that was out of that cylinder there. So as you can see, everything needs a damn good clean up. Well, they're slowly getting there, cleaner. We found on the head that the little waterways are blocked, and here they are here. As you can see, it's just corroded up with 70 years of rust and scale. So a bit of dig in with the old screwdriver. And eventually I'll show you this one, which I've done. The screwdriver goes in. So it's getting there. Front 2 cylinders done, back 2 cylinders not. And here are the valves cleaned up, and there are at least 5 of them that are just well beyond. I don't know if you can see on that one, it is just completely burnt away and corroded and really had it. And there's another one that's probably even worse. No wonder it wouldn't start, and it was blowing back a bit. 3 valves out of 8, and we've got 4 new ones. So the head's all nice and clean, and the water chamber thing, and they're the plugs and the studs for the manifold. There's the block now cleaned up a bit, and the carbon removed from the valve seats. Some of them do need a bit of recutting, well, all of them do actually, so we've got to get that done, and then we can start thinking about putting it back together when we got the bits. We're just taping off the top of the bores before grinding the valves in, stop any crap going down there. So we've got some period valve grinding tools, which are expanding collets, stones, nice selection of different sized ones, and then this vibro drill thing, all in a nice big wooden case. So we fit the collet in the valve guide, tighten it down, and then the grindstone goes over, sits on it like that, and then we put the drill on it. Here we go then. Not having ever done this before, I want to check a few times. That hasn't done badly, has it? Needs a bit more, obviously. So that's after a couple of seconds, about 5 seconds with the coarse one. So now we're using the fine grindstone. Bit more. So that's that bit then, so out with the collet, which has an expanding bit on the bottom. Well, that looks a bit better from the one next to it. So we'll try grinding that in now. We're trying to grind the first valve in, and even with the cam fully down, the valve doesn't hit the seat. So I'm taking the tappet blocks off, because we need to unseize the lock nuts on the tappet there anyway. And you can't do it very easily there, so undo these 2 bolts and get the blocks out and give it a good clean. I've got it loose, so out they come, and you can now see the cam. So that's looking okay-ish. So that's the after, nice and shiny, and that's the before, completely macked out. That's the before, burnt out, and then nice and shiny, just about. A little bit of grinding needed now just to finish them off. So we've done those and those, so just one more cylinder to do. So there we are, the head's all done now, or the block I should say, because it's a side valve. All the valve seats recut, and they just need grinding in now with fine grinding paste.